My name is Tiwatope Oluwaseyi. I'm your storyteller, and I welcome you to the first story of our superhero series, the K Squad Academy, titled Rescued. Sit back and enjoy. Aurora looked around. There were teenagers about her age and children younger than her. Did she really want to be here? Her life had been fine and peaceful. Things were going well. It was a good life, but she wanted something more. When she had heard about the K Squad, it seemed as if there was something there for her. Yes, she wanted to be here. She just hoped that she wouldn't be disappointed. The technologist, sitting towards the back of the hall, felt excited and a little uncomfortable. She felt that there would be challenges by becoming part of the K Squad, but she was wondering if the other teenagers wouldn't look at her somehow. A lot of people had said she behaved too much like a boy, and this had made her feel bad. Well, she had faced all sorts of comments in the past. She just didn't want to face it here. As she thought about it, something told her that things would be different. Fresh Ranger was happy when he saw a vacant seat near a window. As he sat down next to a boy who was busy reading a magazine, he smiled to himself. He looked out the window and then he looked around. He wanted to believe that he could achieve great things, but so many times he had not done so well. Becoming a part of the K Squad, he hoped, would boost his confidence and his performance. Big Ass was excited to be part of those who were in the hall. Many of the people there were teenagers, older than her, but she didn't mind. She was here to learn, and she was not going to allow anyone or anything keep her from achieving her goal. Maestro was a little nervous. He did not know anyone in the hall. He liked what he had heard about the K Squad Academy, but it would be nice if he could find a familiar face or if someone could smile at him. He really wanted to make friends, a few friends, but it was difficult for him to start a conversation. Just as the clock struck 10, a man wearing a yellow t-shirt with black trousers entered the hall, followed by a woman wearing a yellow shirt and black jeans. Almost immediately they entered, the hall became quiet. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mr. Korede Oluwasegun, the man said, looking quite serious. I welcome you to Iglesia. I am the person coordinating this place, assisted by a number of people. With me here is Miss Anu Oluwadara. Good morning, everyone, Miss Anu said with a smile. You're all welcome to Iglesia. You're welcome to the K Squad Academy. We're welcome to have you here. However, please take note that only those who qualify will be allowed to be part of the K Squad. We're looking to having many of you becoming part of the K Squad, so don't feel that there might not be space for you. Mr. Corday spoke for about half an hour, and then everyone in the hall was divided into groups. For about an hour, they did some mental activities, and then they went outside to participate in some physical activities. There were a lot of shaded areas, so they did not feel the heat of the sun. Some of the participants found the day quite challenging, while others had a nice time doing things that they were used to doing. Before they went home, everyone was placed in a team for the period of the training. Each team was made up of 12 people: Fresh Ranger, B-Gas, Maestro, Aurora, and the Technologist, with 7 other people were placed together in the same team. As they stepped out of the door, all the participants gratefully received the nylon bags that had contained their refreshment. By the end of the 3 months training, only Fresh Ranger, Gas, Maestro, Aurora, and the Technologist out of that particular team made the squad. Others had left Iglesia. Some of them were still in Iglesia, but they had not qualified for the team. This particular team was now called the Sueño K Squad, or Sueño for short. The 5 of them were very happy to have qualified, but they also knew that work had just begun. Training was a regular thing. They met twice a week at the Iglesia. Once a week, all of them were together in the big hall. And then the other day, during the midweek, they were divided into 2 groups. Aurora, the Technologist, and Fresh Ranger were with Mr. Korede, while Maestro and Gas were with Miss Anu. One day, Miss Anu called the Sueño K squad for a meeting. She had an assignment for them. It was to be their first major assignment. They were happy and excited as they sat to listen to Miss Anu. Your first assignment is to rescue the children from captivity. There are 10 of them. They were kidnapped, but not for ransom. Miss Anu looked at the children one after the other. We don't know yet what the captors want to do with them, but we need to try and save them as soon as possible. We don't know where they are exactly, but I'll show you the general area on the map. A map came out on the screen in front of them, and Miss Anu pointed to the general area where they suspected the children were being held hostage. I believe I know that area, Gas said as she looked at the map. I've passed that place a couple of times. However, I don't remember seeing any building there. Anything can happen, Miss Anu said. It doesn't take some people long to build houses or any other kind of structure. They have the skill. Unfortunately, these ones are using it for the wrong purpose. Miss Anu paused and looked at each of them one by one again. Do you have any question? There was none. I'll leave you to discuss. Whatever you might need for the mission, let me know. Miss Anu got up and left the Sueños to plan their strategy. As usual, Aurora took the lead. She had taken the lead several times when they had started learning to work as a team, and they had accepted her as the leader. At first, Fresh Ranger had wanted to take the lead and had caused a little trouble, but the team had been able to sort things out, and now Fresh Ranger was happy and comfortable with Aurora taking the lead. Okay, we have a task ahead of us, Aurora said as she brought out the notebook she always kept with her. We have to rescue the children, but first we must find out what the situation is like. Techie, you and Gas will try to locate the place tomorrow evening. You can dress up as people doing exercise. See what you can find out and get back to us Wednesday evening. We'll have to work quickly, but I believe that the children will be able to be safe for a few days. Aurora jotted a few things in her notebook. Noted, Techie said. I'm ready for the work ahead, added Gas. When we get the report on Wednesday, we will know what to do. Any question? Aurora asked as she closed her notebook. It was quiet for a few seconds, and then Fresh Ranger raised up his hand. Yes, Fresh Ranger? It's not a question. I'm sorry. I'm going to sound boring, but I have homework to do, Fresh Ranger said with a grin on his face. Everyone laughed. Not only you, I have homework too, Maestro said softly. They all stood up and left for home. Aurora stopped briefly to give Miss Anu the summary of what they had discussed, and then she too left for home. Well, we have come to the end of chapter 1. For the continuation of our story, join us next week. Bye.